So I just got done. Oh, hi, I'm Clary, by the way. I just got done watching Dr. Steve Turley. I was wondering about him and his education. I kind of want to look through their shit, just kind of like piecemeal, you know?
Introducing the Ungun, the non-lethal self-defense platform. Lightweight and simple to
Okay. Anyways, I just kind of want to get a better idea of like what their stances are. Wait, are we seeing the revitalization of the Christian civilization? For decades, the world has been dominated by a process known as globalization, a secularizing. What? Oh my god, I'm dyslexic. I can't read. I'm stupid. Okay, a secularizing economic and political system that hollows out and erodes the cultures, traditions, customs, and religions, all the while conditioning populations to rely on the expertise of a tiny class of technocrats for every aspect of their social and economic lives. Until now. All over the world, there's been a massive blowback against the anti-cultural process of globalization and secular aristocracy, and it's just the beginning. I believe that the secular world is at its brink, and a new conservative age is rising. Join me each week as we examine these worldwide trends, discover answers to today's toughest challenges, and together learn to live in the present in light of even better things to come. Well, I butchered the shit out of that. It's cool, though. All right. If you have a problem with it, fuck you, too. Let's see. Liberals admitting Trump can win. Ooh, that's an interesting one. Maybe. What U.S. Army begs... so, here, let's just tackle his, like, little mission statement thing. Christian revitalization of Christian civilization. I don't see that. I don't know where he's coming from with that. As far as I can tell... Hold on. We can do some research here. Christian population U.S. from I don't know. Let's do like 1950 to today. Let's see what we got. Let's see what we can find. How U.S. religious composition has changed in recent decades. Raised religiously unaffiliated. Raised Christian. What are the dates here? Okay. So, according to this graph, it is still on the decline. Oh, no. Hold on. I got it. Not affiliated. Pew Research Center. How U.S. religious composition has changed in recent decades. Only a few decades ago, a Christian identity was so common among Americans that it could almost be taken for granted. As recently as the early 1990s, about 90% of U.S. adults identify as Christian, but today, about two-thirds of adults are Christians. The change in America's religious composition is largely the result of a large numbers of adults switching out of the religion in which they were raised to become religiously unaffiliated. In other words, a steadily shrinking share of young adults who were raised Christian in childhood have retained their religious identity in adulthood over the past 30 years. At the same time, having no religious affiliation has become stickier. A declining percentage of people raised without a religion have converted or taken on a religion later in life. While religious switching is the focus of this report, other demographic forces that can cause religious change, transmission, migration, fertility, and mortality will be briefly discussed in the second half of this chapter. Okay, so according to Pew Research, yeah, Christians have been, and this is what I was thinking. Yeah, it's been on the decline for a while. According to them, in 2017, about 63% of Americans identified as Christians, and almost 30% are religiously unaffiliated, like agnostic, atheistic, or just maybe like personal shit. I don't know, but just not being part of a church. Okay. So I don't know where he's getting that. Christian identity used to be stickier. Now an affiliate identity is stickier. Oh, that's interesting. By age, yeah. And of course, depending on how you're raised, it's gonna largely determine how you end up, right? Yeah. Well, it seems like anyway, yeah, raised Christian, more likely to be Christian later in life, more likely to be unaffiliated later in life if you're raised unaffiliated. Okay, less likely to become or remain Christian. Okay. And that's just one thing. We could look at some other stuff. By age 2015. By age, that's interesting. That makes sense. The older ones are more likely to be religious because, once again, like in the 1950s, 40s, whatever, like 90% of people were Christian, right? So, of course, in the older populations, you are going to see more Christians or religious people, right? But that's dipping, of course. Religiosity in the United States. I don't know. This is all kind of what I was thinking. So, yeah, I don't know where he's coming from. I feel like it's more of a hopeful thing. Like we're seeing the revitalization of Christian civilization. For decades, the world has been dominated by a process known as globalization, a secularizing economic and political system that hollows out and erodes cultures, traditions, customs, and religions. No, it doesn't. It just essentially, my idea of secularization is just like public shit isn't dictated by religion. Right, when it comes to like the government and stuff, like religion isn't forced down our fucking throats. Like that, in my head, at least, is the point of secularizing. And I think that's good, right? You allow like all sorts of ideas and ways of being to form. I think it's good to let people live the way they want. Yeah. It doesn't hollow anything out. If anything, it allows for more freedom of like belief and expression and religion, right? Yeah, I would say like your beliefs are what leads to that hollowing out of like cultures, traditions, customs, and religions. But okay, all the while conditioning populations to rely on the expertise of a tiny class of technocrats for every aspect of their social and economic lives. We rely on scientists and engineers quite a fucking bit. This is true, but it's not like this elite class of people or whatever. I mean, you do have to get a degree. Obviously, you have to learn like how to do the fucking shit. Like no fucking duh. But it's not like they're bogarting the information, like keeping it from us, for their own benefit or something. They're just studying the world and how it works, and like helping the entirety of our population, the whole of the U.S., the whole of the world, navigate things better. That's the whole point of science. Is just learning more about the world and like finding things we can use to our advantage. They're not technocrats, dude. They're like the tip of the spear of human progress, I would say, but. All over the world, there's been a massive blowback against the cultural process of globalization and its secular aristocracy. If you're talking about the rise, like, really far right shit, I guess, I view those guys more as like weeds to be taken care of, and not killed. I'm not saying I don't want anybody to be killed. Never, don't kill people over political differences, please. But there's been somewhat of a blowback, I suppose. I don't think it's like in the framing you've been framing it as. It just seems like I don't really know what's happening to the world. I don't know if anybody does. Like, yeah, why are there so many like far right people popping up? Yeah, I don't get it. But anyway, it's just the beginning. I believe that the secular world is at its brink and a new conservative age is rising. I don't see why you believe that, dude. The Republican Party is in fucking shambles in America. Yeah, Democrats are fucking like owning your shit right now, culturally and politically. Like, you guys are getting fucked. So I don't see why you guys, why you think there's going to be this like fucking like rising from the ashes or whatever. Or maybe that's what you think. Like the Republican Party is going to fucking like nuke itself and then, the phoenix rises from the ashes or whatever. I doubt that's what he's saying, but join me each week as we examine these worldwide trends. You literally just looked at like cringy videos. You're not like looking at worldwide trends and discovering answers to today's toughest challenges or whatever. You're literally just memeing, dude. God, you present yourself as being a lot more serious than you actually are. I have, to be fair, only watched one of your videos, but just judging by the thumbnails, I don't think you're like a super serious guy. I don't know. Let's look through some of these videos here. MSNBC's Mehdi Hassan gets canceled. I have no idea. Fuck them. What Elon Musk just did changes everything. Bunge's got his worst news yet. I would like to look at some of the presidential stuff. I feel like that'll kind of help me suss this guy out a little more. Trump makes his boldest move yet. Ooh. Here, I'm just going to skim through one of his videos. Yeah, liberals are making Trump
win this election.
Trump.
What about you, sir?
Trump.
Yep. And what about you, sir?
Donald Trump.
How do you guys think this, dude? Biden fucking owns Trump. Like, why do you think it's going to be different a second time around? Like,
Ditto.
Ditto? What about
To
you?
be fair, Biden's popularity as it stands, December 2nd, or 3rd, sorry, is pretty fucking low. So there's that to consider. But, I mean, president's popularity, it fucking, dips. It happens.
You think Donald Trump's going to win? What about
Yes, sir. I think so, too.
So, of course, we're in Georgia, and it's
Also, I looked something up that showed that like 80-some% of Republicans still support Trump, which is just, if that's true, that just blows my fucking mind. I don't know how. After everything, after the how he reacted to COVID, how buddy was with like Putin and Kim Jong Un, the Muslim ban, the fact that even though didn't he have the House and Senate for a little bit, he was still incapable of building the fucking wall. He was just so fucking incompetent, so inept. I don't. Why do people like him?
It's pretty much Trump country, so I'm not surprised that
Yeah, I'm gonna skip through this a little
you got
bit.
a lot of folks that feel.
I think personally it's the duplicity of the Democrats.
I want to get. Is he speaking?
License has
Yeah. Okay. Here we go.
2024 disaster. Well, we know constitutional carry is sweeping the nation. Millions of Americans and even you courageous patriots out there, you turley talkers, you're still stuck in blue or weak red states restricting your constitutional right to bear arms. What
I think having some restrictions probably good. Probably want to make sure that somebody that's got a history of mental disorders doesn't get their hands on a gun, something like that. Little background checky shit is probably a good thing. Am I right? Also, I've heard things about making it so you have to wait like a week to get a gun or whatever, so you can't just one day you're really pissed off at somebody, you're like, you know what, I'm just gonna fucking kill him. I'm just gonna go get a gun and fucking kill him. So you have a chance to cool down and shit. I mean, I don't know how often that happens, but I mean, some restrictions probably good.
But don't worry, gang. Countrywide concealed is probably the quickest way to get carrying legally.
I thought we were talking about Trump and Biden.
Of the United States, 4% quiz.
Is this
no
an
matter
ad?
where you go. Getting a concealed carry license has literally never been easier.
It's an ad.
You heard it at the beginning there, both from the Georgia bar as well as the BLM co-founder. The Democrats' worst nightmare is coming true. We're already getting reports that the Biden campaign has conceded the key swing state of Georgia. The New York Times is reporting that the Biden campaign has basically given up this crucial state that Biden supposedly won by 10,000 votes back in 2020.
Are you giving up canvassing wise, or liberal organizers warn of cash crunch and apathy. Cost-conscious shifts in strategy and a changed political landscape have struck fears about the group's ability to keep delivering victories for Democrats. Okay. It doesn't sound like they're conceding. It just sounds like they're having a hard time in Georgia. Are we going to look through the article? That's one question I have. Are you going to walk us through the article, or are you just showing us a fucking headline like all the other fucking dipshits out there?
The Times are reporting that.
Oh, it looks like you're just going to show us a fucking headline. Okay. Dude, you had an article right in front of you. Why wouldn't you want to learn more about the thing you're criticizing or talking about? Why wouldn't you want to learn more? I mean, you're a fucking doctor, right? You should know how to at least read a fucking article.
All signs suggest that the Biden campaign is already conceding that Trump is going to win the state in a...
No, hold the fuck up. No, that is a huge statement. Biden concedes that Trump will win. I'm sorry. Did I just spell win with an H? What the fuck? Wait, did Trump actually condemn supporters who write? No fucking shot. Wait. Dude, I typed... I can't type. I can't spell. Oh my god. I'm not seeing anything, dude. Dude, if Biden actually straight up said, yeah, Trump's gonna win, it would be everywhere. Are you kidding me? No, I'm just sorry. There's no way the president's gonna come out and be like, yeah, no, the guy's gonna fucking beat me. No, dude, I absolutely do not believe that. This is interesting, though. Really, really quick. I didn't realize he admitted that.
Sean, do you mean this one, the one with titanium?
Hold on.
Switch to Verizon.
Fuck ads,
trade
dude.
in any iPhone and get the new iPhone 15 Pro on them.
I got my
It's
lemonade.
your last chance to trade in any iPhone for a new iPhone 15 Pro on us, only on Verizon.
I would like to begin by addressing the heinous attack on the United States Capitol.
No way.
Like
Wait.
all Americans, I am outraged
Dude, how did
by
I
the
not
violence, lawlessness, and mayhem. I immediately deployed the National Guard and federal law enforcement to secure the building and expel the intruders.
Did you? I mean, you incited the fucking thing. What? No, you did. What?
America is and must always be a nation of law and order.
Dude, you got all of your supporters to fucking storm the Capitol, and now you're saying, like, you caused the problem, then you fixed it? No, you fucking didn't, dude.
The demonstrators who infiltrated the Capitol have defiled the seat of American democracy. To those
they might have done it because someone was saying that the fucking election was rigged and that Biden fucking stole it from you, that you actually won or whatever.
who engage
Maybe
in
that had
the
something to
acts
do
of
with it.
violence and destruction, you do not represent our country. And to those who broke the law,
Okay,
you will pay.
you know what?
We have just been through an intense.
You know what? He conceded. He came out and he condemned it. I respect him for that. I'll give him some fucking credit for that.
Blowout.
But no, yeah, Biden did not. Biden absolutely never. He has never said in his fucking life that Trump's going to win the 2024 election. Are you fucking kidding me? So wait, sorry. Just immediate bullshit coming from a supposed doctor.
Indiana poll, Trump is beating Biden in Georgia by 6 points. Again, remember.
Yeah, let's see what happens when the election actually comes around, dude. We're still we're still a little ways off, aren't we?
The final polling before November of 2020 had Trump and Biden tied in Georgia. They were neck and
Oh my! Wait, am I stupid? Oh no,
neck, and Biden pulled it off.
Oh no, he is talking about the current. Yeah. What? Okay.
10,000 votes. Now Trump is beating him by 6.
Okay,
And
once again,
Biden-
there's still like a year until the fucking election, dude. Like, things change fast.
campaign looks like.
I don't
they're-
like. It's like you're trying to. I don't even. He's like taking these polls and extrapolating them out like to a year. Dude, you can't do that. You don't get. It's not reliable at all. That doesn't tell you anything. Let's just wait and see what the landscape looks like when they're actually running for president. How about that?
already just writing the state off. There is no way they're going to win this thing.
That's not even what the headline you looked at said, dude. And you didn't even read the fucking article because of course you didn't.
No matter what shenanigans they pull. The Times is reporting that the campaign has largely stopped spending money in Georgia. This after voter mobilization organizers found voters to be significantly apathetic towards Biden. And
the article said apathetic towards organizing, not necessarily Biden. Once again, that was just the headline you showed. It would be nice if you showed things that backed up what you were saying instead of just gesturing at some fucking headline.
In other words, his own constituencies are not excited about him. They don't plan on coming out to vote for him.
Dude, I'm sorry. Where are you getting any of this? Are you kidding me?
So they're going to focus.
Wait, no, okay, so the Democrats are just giving up on the fucking president? Is that what you're saying? We have a fucking president in office, and we're all just kind of yeah, whatever. We don't really want him anymore. Let Trump in. Just fucking let him win. Is that seriously what you're trying to say? You are a clown, my friend. My good sir, my doctor. You're a fucking clown.
All of their efforts elsewhere. And that is what's so key with that BLM co-founder and his endorsement.
Wait, hold on. Why are we talking about BLM now, dude? What?
Trump, of course, gave him a huge shout out to Mark Fisher, the BLM co-founder, who we spoke with personally, as I understand it.
Oh, I am so sorry. What? Oh, God, I have to look up more shit. This sounds impossible. The BLM, well, first off, it's not even an official organization. It's a collection of people. There's no head. Hold on. Who's Mark Fisher? I want to start there. Also under his blogging alias, K-Punk was an English writer, but it was in his department. Okay, he's a professor. What's he have to do with BLM? What's up with communist shit? What? Oh no, this guy he's kind of ringing a little socialisty to me. Hey. Mark Fisher theory. Yeah, I guess so. I mean, I thought that was obvious. Yeah. it causes problems, of course, like inelastic markets, like with healthcare. Like it's really bad to treat it like a business because the demand is constant, so you can like charge whatever the fuck. And same with education. I would say education is almost as essential as healthcare. So I don't feel like that's a huge like statement to make. I mean, you came up with a term to describe it. I guess it's cool. Mark Fisher, BLM. Right, that's interesting. Organizes Trump endorsement. Okay, so that because Trump endorsement. Oh, dude, it's just one guy. Yeah, he's not affiliated with BLM anymore. What? And you're saying he's not? He doesn't like run BLM. He doesn't speak for BLM. From the sounds of it, he's just some fucking guy. And apparently, a lot of like BLM orgs they're denouncing it. It's associated. After he endorsed that. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Dr. Steve, you're fucking retarded. Oh no!
Thank you for his endorsement.
No, I want you guys to think about what just happened. He's saying that BLM supports Donald Trump. That's what he's arguing right now. It took me 5 seconds to debunk it. I all he did was just look up a couple fucking articles. Are you kidding me? Yeah, some dude that was once associated with BLM gave his support to Donald Trump. That doesn't mean Trump has BLM's support. Are you fucking kidding me? Oh,
and his very brave
oh my
stand
god!
for Trump.
Oh my god! And just think about how crazy that sounds, dude. Dude, Donald Trump has been so like fucking aggressive towards BLM, like throughout his entire presidency and onward. They're never going to support him. They're never going to. He's just not the fucking guy.
So interesting here is that Trump actually got some pushback on that, particularly from DeSantis's people who are still signed on to the DeSantis sinking ship, but they're claiming that Trump just got hoodwinked into praising BLM. In other words, a BLM co-founder is the last person you want
co-founder.
to get.
Dude, it didn't sound like he was a co-founder at all. It sounded like he was just some random fucking asshole that like wrote a fucking book or some shit. Like he was once associated with BLM. That's all I fucking saw. Oh fuck. Also, there was no like one founder for it. It's just a movement that popped out. Oh, for Rhode Island specifically. Oh, all right, Rhode Island. God, I'm stupid. Mark Fisher appeared Tuesday. Fox and Friends identified as co-founder of BLM Rhode Island. Okay, maybe he was. Maybe he was a co-founder of BLM Rhode Island. Okay, specifically Rhode Island. All right, I missed that part. Apparently, he's not associated with them anymore.
An endorsement from.
But you have to understand, that's not an endorsement from BLM. It's just not.
But for me, this completely misses the bigger picture here, right? I mean, this is failing to see the forest from the trees. What Mark Fisher's endorsement, this co-founder BLM's endorsement, is indicative of is the fact that the Democratic coalition is unraveling.
Dude, if you want to talk about unraveling, the fucking Trumpsters in the Republican Party are tearing shit up. Like, no, the Republican Party is just in like fucking disarray right now. I feel like they don't even have like a solid fucking identity at the moment. Whereas the Democrats, we have a pretty foundational like thing going on. Like, I think it seems like we know more or less what we want. We got some fringe cases, sure, but like the Democrats are a lot more put together than the Republicans at the moment. All right.
That's the key to understanding the endorsement. It's not, hey, he's now Trump's touting BLM. No, it's the fact that the whole coalition is unraveling.
Dude, once again, just because one fucking guy came out as like, yeah, I support you, that doesn't mean that BLM supports Trump. It definitely doesn't mean that like our coalition's unraveling. Like, what do you mean? I don't.
There is, as we speak, a massive surge in the black vote for Trump. A surge that's beyond anything.
Is that true? All right, no, fact checking. supports Trump 2023. Oh, okay. Okay, this might not be bullshit. Democratic strategist warned that the erosion could threaten his re-election. Black voters are more disconnected from the Democratic Party than they had been decades, frustrated with his inaction on their political priorities. Unhappy with President Biden, a candidate they helped lift to the White House 3 years ago. Who polls about 22%? There we go. That I was literally about to ask. Found that 22% of black voters in 6 of the most important battleground states said they would support former President Donald Trump. That is definitely like an increase. I don't. But by how much? Give that Mr. Trump one just 8%. Okay, damn, dude. Like, yeah, questions and then answers like instantly. I love this article. It's laid out pretty well. Okay, no, a significant portion of black people are moving towards Trump. That's so weird to me. I don't get that. Yeah, but he hasn't won the black vote yet, right? Like, this is all just, like, theoretical. Or, like, we're talking about, like, right now. We're not talking, like, we're not at the election yet. Yeah, exactly. Dude, I keep saying shit, and then it, like, bam, there's an answer to what I'm saying, like, instantly. I love it. But if numbers like these held up across the country in November 2024, they would amount to a historic shift. No Democratic presidential candidate since the civil rights era has earned less than 80% of the black vote. Interesting. Okay. One article, but you know what? I'm a little bit more informed. Let's keep listening. So, okay, he's not full of shit on this one.
Republican has seen in a half a century. Even CNN is admitting this, and this is according to an assessment by the Washington Post. Democracy dies in darkness. Well, indeed. We now have data that shows that Trump is actually winning. He's beating Biden.
Once again, we're not really racing at the moment, though. This is all just kind of like, okay, where are people's sentiments at the moment? Like before the election, before the debates, before all that shit. And there's also all the fucking scandals Trump's been involved in. There's so much shit in the way, dude. There's so much shit that's going to happen in this next year, like before the election. Things are going to change a lot. I almost guarantee it. I'm not going to like say 100%. I almost guarantee the landscape's going to shift quite a fucking bit.
And with non-white men. Non-white men are voting overwhelmingly Trump. Gang, this is a constituency that voted for Biden by 70 points. That was the margin. That was the margin. Non-white working class voters voted for Biden by 70 points. They're now voting Trump.
No, once again, they haven't voted at all. No one's voted yet. Okay, we're talking about sentiments.
This is what the Democrats are freaking at. Their coalition is unraveling.
It's not unraveling, dude. Shit changes. Landscape changes. Biden is most likely has his fucking finger on the pulse. All right, he knows what's happening. I'm guessing he's probably him and his I can't think of the word, cabinet. The people around him are probably going to make some adjustments in the hopes of gaining more support from those people. I would imagine anyway. And if they had the support before, they can get it back. I'm sure. But we'll see. See, that's the whole point. Everything we're talking about is all theoretical. We're living in fantasy land right now because none of this has happened yet. Just because Trump has like 22% of the vote supposedly from black people right now doesn't mean he will in a year.
Right in front of their very eyes. Look, don't take my word for it. Even Chris Cuomo, yes, Chrissy Cuomo, formerly of CNN, even Cuomo is openly saying that he's considering backing Trump. Check it out.
Biden, Trump, look, for me, again, we survived a Trump administration. Would we survive another one? Yes. I don't think there's any.
Are you sure about
risk.
that, dude? He was like fucking rattling the cage hardcore. He was trying to he was going at our fucking our institutions pretty hard. I think the point I'm driving at is no one really knows if we could survive that. We probably could. Our institutions are pretty solid, but like, do we really want to try that out again? The guy's a demagogue. Like, he's a fucking he's like a dictator in the fucking making. Like, for real. I'm not joking. The guy's insane. Why do you want him running things? Why would anybody, Republican or Democrat, want him running things? I don't get it.
To America with him than with Biden. And for people who are now going to attack me and say, what are you talking about? Trump is like this crazy man. Well, look, as Patrick says, the data is the data. Nobody was trying to kill us when Trump was president in a way that they're not now. If anything, there's more hostility. And you can
wait, but there's also the fact that you can't blame literally everything on the sitting president. Yeah, I don't know what to say. And is there more violence now? I mean, once again, like Trump literally got people to fucking storm the Capitol. Like, I don't get it.
Have reasons for that any way you want. I'm just saying, existentially, I'm not afraid of a Trump presidency.
But you're afraid of like the fucking milquetoast, vanilla ass Biden presidency? Are you? Really? Like, dude, what super crazy things has happened under the Biden administration? Like, what exactly has happened? And then compare that to Trump. Compare that to him denying that COVID even exists, like just not even talking about the fact that COVID was like coming for the U.S. And then when word finally started to spread, blaming it on the Democrats, calling it a Democratic hoax. Are you fucking kidding me? And then saying vaccines are going to give you fucking autism or cancer or whatever, fucking kill you. Like, or banning Muslims, fucking giving Kim Jong-un a fucking legitimacy on the global stage and not getting a single fucking concession from him. Like, this guy is a failure in every account, in all regards, but you want him to be the president again. You are more afraid of milquetoast fucking Biden than you are of the fucking, like, wannabe dictator Trump. Are you serious?
Existentially, I'm not afraid of another Biden presidency because, unlike many people in America, I believe that the country is much stronger than any individual leader.
The fact is, though, we really don't know because we haven't faced up to somebody like trying to take control like that. You know what I mean? We don't know. Why would you take the risk? What's the reward?
We survived the Russia thing. We survived January 6th. We survived.
But do we want those things to be a common occurrence? Just because we survived it once doesn't mean we'll survive it again. And do you really want it to happen like over and over again? Do you really want more Trump? Are you kidding me?
Having Biden as a gaffe machine. We survived Congress going after each other and doing nothing for the rest of us. We survived
they're all the shutdowns too. Right, fuck, dude.
Are we better for it? No. Should we be doing things differently? Yes. I think it happens.
Well, you say, okay, we should be doing things differently, but also let's go back to Trump? Are you sure?
When? I don't even know why. But, in terms of who I'm going to vote for, I would really have to see where we are at that moment in time. And
so you're open to a Trump vote?
I am always open.
Okay, I like that sort of thinking, I guess. But dude, Trump is just, he is a huge no-go in my head. I don't know how anybody could even defend the guy. Like, holy shit.
I'll tell you this. People say, oh, bullshit, you've never voted for a Republican in your life. Wrong. And not only have I, the first vote I
Oh, dude, now I'm kind of wondering, is this guy just saying this stuff to make it seem like he's, like, reasonable and fucking kind of, like, like, grounded or whatever? Is that the only reason why he's saying this shit?
Ever cast was for a Republican.
Oh, kill me. Fucking kill me.
Never in a million years would I ever have even conceived of Chris Cuomo, the one-time soul of CNN, saying what you just heard. That's a guy from
that
the
was
Democrat
insane to me.
Political dynasty.
I'll give you that.
His dad, his brother. Cuomo is the face of the New York Democrat establishment. And he's now openly, he is publicly saying
that he's open to the idea.
Voting for Trump.
Okay, there we go. No, yeah, okay, doctor. No, you're thinking right here. Why, God? Why kill me? Oh, just kill me. Just kill me.
He actually gives reason for because there's no way around it. You heard the data. Nobody was trying to kill us when Trump was president.
Nobody's trying to kill us now. What do you mean, dude? Wait, are you talking about like the Russia-Ukraine shit? Fucking like Israel-Palestine? Is that what you mean? Like, dude, once again, like during the Trump presidency, yeah, sure. Well, actually, I mean, there was quite a bit of violence. Well, not actually that much, but like, I mean, there was a lot of shit going on when it came to like fucking There was I can't remember the fucking blend soil fucking march. You know, there was that shit. January 6th is obviously just, dude, you should never re-elect somebody that caused January 6th, caused a fucking insurrection. Are you kidding me? Really? Under Trump, there's no violence? The guy tried to get the Capitol overthrown. Where do you get off, dude? Where the fuck do you get off? Just where? Where do you get off? Oh, I fucking muted him out of fucking fucking loser computer guy rage, fucking nerd rage.
And here Cuomo is echoing an admission that more and more the legacy media are recognizing. That
Jesus.
Trump's foreign policy was an astounding success.
What? He alienated us from our fucking allies. He fucking allied with dictators. Wait, it was a success? Are you kidding me? He fucking picked a fight with China for no fucking reason. His foreign policy was shit. It was America's the best, fuck everybody else. That's not a foreign policy. That's like fucking isolationist suicide.
Particularly evident in the fact that he's the only president since Jimmy Carter that did not get America involved in a new war. Trump's tenure was marked by an uncharacteristic peace abroad. Putin wasn't invading. China wasn't threatening.
You can't blame the president. What? Biden had nothing to do with Russia invading Ukraine. Dude, the president of the United States can't control global politics completely. Are you insane? Are you fucking delusional?
Hamas wasn't terrorizing.
Oh, you can't blame these things on Biden. You can't blame... Dude, the Israel-Palestine conflict has been going on for, what, decades? A fucking century? You can't blame this shit on the sitting president. What do you mean? Wait, are you saying Biden could have just called up Putin and been like, hey, don't invade Ukraine? Or that Trump would have done that? No, dude, Trump would have came out and fucking supported Russia invading Ukraine, dude. Are you kidding me? Oh... my God, doctor, you were, I was starting to kind of like, okay, you're reading this shit right. And then you just fucking took off into the fucking stratosphere. And now I think you were the biggest dipshit online. Seriously, dude, where the fuck did your brain go? How, did it disappear with your fucking doctorate? Like, seriously, what'd you even get a doctorate in? What? Oh, God, dude. Holy shit. Oh.
I mean, even North Korea was relatively tame.
Do I really have to repeat myself? Do I really? Trump gave him legitimacy on the global fucking stage. Didn't get a single fucking concession out of him, dude. They didn't do anything. They didn't start like fucking, like cooling down the nuke shit or anything like that. And we stopped patrolling over there. We actually conceded it to them and gained nothing for it. That's not good foreign policy. That's bending over and letting him stick his dick in your ass. Are you kidding me?
Kim Jong-un loved having Trump be the first.
Yeah, he loved it because he gave him legitimacy.
I believe Western leader, let alone president, visit.
It was a bad look, dude.
Step into
It was a bad fucking look.
No, none of this can even remotely be.
Dude, I'm blowing on my mic so bad. I need to calm down.
In many respects, the world.
Oh Jesus.
Has just unraveled. It's become radically disordered ever since the Biden regime took over. And as you just heard,
I don't know why the fuck you think a president, a singular person, can control everything that happens across the globe. How do you rationalize that? What could Biden have done to prevent Russia, Ukraine, fucking Palestine, Israel? What could he have done, dude? Tell me one thing he could have done to prevent that shit. One fucking thing. Tell me what Trump would have done to prevent that shit. Once again, Trump would have been out there supporting the fuck out of Putin for invading Ukraine, saying, yeah, that is their fucking rightful territory from when they were the fucking Soviet Union or whatever fucking bullshit. He would have been out there supporting the Putin, dude. 100% he would have been.
Chris heard. What was that? You just heard. I'm that excited. I'm yodeling. Chris Cuomo, of all people, once the soul of CNN, is openly saying that. Even his old employee.
And he's delusional for doing it. I would love to see the entire fucking clip. I don't know. I'm honestly just raged out right now. I'm feeling kind of tired.
CNN is admitting the world leaders don't take Biden seriously.
Who has said that? Hold on. Biden snubbed by Middle East allies as Arab world cease over Gaza hospital. No one's saying that Biden... What? That's not what that means, dude. It's not what the.
He's being snubbed quite literally all over the world.
Yeah, that's exactly what that headline says. Yeah, I wonder what the article has to say about it, but of course you're not going to read it because you don't actually do any fucking research.
Russia's laughing at him. China's laughing at him. The whole...
How? How is China laughing at Biden? How is the whole world laughing at Biden? Was Russia laughing when Biden sanctioned the fucking shit out of them? I don't fucking think so.
The Middle East is laughing at him. Africa's laughing at him. Now Argentina with...
Even if this were all true, the same thing is happening with Trump. He was the laughingstock of the fucking world. Our allies were distancing themselves from us. Do you understand how fucking serious that is? When you have Europe trying to backpedal, to fucking take a step back from America. That is horrifying. Trump was the laughingstock of the world, my friend. Trump tried to isolate us from our allies. Trump tried to fuck us over when it comes to foreign policy. Biden is, at the very least, out there trying to get shit done. So even if people don't take it very seriously, no one took Trump seriously. Not a one.
Javier Milei, now they're laughing at him. But it's not just Chrissy Cuomo gang admitting this and openly declaring he might vote for Trump. Joe Rogan of
course, Joe Rogan's gonna vote for Trump. Of course he is. Is that a surprise to anybody? I'm not saying he's uber conservative. He's a little conservative, but like, yeah, that fits perfectly in my head. The idea of Biden voting for Trump. How is that a surprise? How does that support your point at all?
The Bernie supporter. He's saying it that he's voting Trump.
Yeah, dude, he's more like the fucking. He's like fucking center right, dude. Yeah, like I don't fucking know. I don't know.
2024. Even the far left actor Michael Rappaport. Some of you may have heard this. He was once at.
Also, I don't know. With these examples, why the fuck does it matter? Why are we looking at individual fucking people? I would rather look at trends. I'm more interested in the trends, like this 22% of black people voting. I like looking at individuals. It doesn't really tell you much at all. I don't. It is insane if the CNN guy actually like is like fully into the idea of voting for Trump. That would blow my fucking mind. I honestly don't believe it. I mean, I fucking heard it with my own 2 ears, but it's hard. Dude, I can't. This is it for me in this video. I was going to look at his education a little bit more. It's going to happen in the next video, I think. Or, I don't know. It'll happen in the future at some point. But this guy, dude. Oh, my God. This guy blaming global conflicts on Biden. I can't do it, dude. I just can't do it. All right. To sum it up. I forgot his name already. Dr. Steve Turley. You're a fucking dumbass. And to everybody else, I love you.